Ready, Paul? If you're ready, we're good then. All right. We had a good bye. It was a good time for us to get a little bit of a break. What we did is we worked hard and practiced hard on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday was more conditioning and running. Worked hard in the weight room, and then we gave the players a few days off. They came back last night and worked on academics, and then we came out today and had a good practice. Thought they had a lot of energy. Looked like we have some guys with their legs back, so that was good to see. And then some guys healthier. Guy that stood out mostly to me was Stacy Thomas. Looked fast and had his legs back and ready to go. Jair Alexander was out there working. That was kind of a bad deal 2 weeks ago. He was preparing to play. He was doing a great job in practice, and he bumped his helmet or his wrist on his own defensive back's helmet. They were both breaking for a ball, and it didn't even really look like much, and he ended up breaking a bone in his hand. But he has an opportunity to play this weekend. It just kind of depends on how the week goes, but we'd certainly love to have him back. But we also got the opportunity for our coaches to go on the road, get out on Thursday and Friday and Saturday morning, do some recruiting, which went real well. We're excited to do that, and I like what's going on in recruiting. We're having a great recruiting class, so we just got to work hard to keep them all together and finish it. Looking forward to this game with Virginia. They've been playing well. They're a good football team. We know them pretty well. We've had some good games with them in the past. I think their quarterback made a lot of plays for them to win the game last Saturday. Threw some really good long balls. Got the ball out of his hand, was accurate. Looked like they shored up some things on their offensive line, and they always run the ball well too. So it's going to be something where we're going to have to do a great job of recognizing their formations, their personnel in the game, because they utilize a lot of different personnel groupings and do a lot of different things on offense. Defensively, they've got some really good players that we've played against. Great defensive end. I think he's got 6.5 sacks. Really good inside linebacker and defensive tackle. So we're going to have to know where they're at and be able to utilize good technique and do a good job of keeping our quarterback clean and then running the ball. Running the ball with power and being effective with it. So looking forward to it. I think our guys have a good attitude. We worked hard tonight, and we'll come out tomorrow and work hard again. So, questions?
What did not having Stacy do to the defense, and what does he mean coming back?
Well, he's been the guy that was really the leader of the defense. He made all the calls, all the adjustments. So it's kind of like losing your quarterback over there. And now he's back full speed. He's running the show. He's also a really good player. He knows the game real well. He understands the run schemes and where he's supposed to be, how he's supposed to fit. And then he has really good instincts to be able to bounce out of it and make the tackle. And he's always been one of our best cover guys. He's been, throughout the last 4 years, he's been a guy we relied on to cover tight ends and running backs out of the backfield. So he's a really good football player.
Down to his last few games here too of his last season, are you starting to notice that and feeling urgency toward the end?
You mean about our seniors? Yeah,
Stacy.
Oh, well, Stacy worked as hard as he possibly could to get back. He wanted to get back for that Florida State game. He kept pushing it and wanted to let me come out Thursday, see how I do on Thursday. I think that was really important to him, and how hard he worked there was what allowed him to play the next game. But yeah, he understands the clock's ticking, as all our seniors do. It's to get to this point. There's not a lot of time left, and what we're asking them to do is have a great attitude and come out and improve and practice every day.
Overall, did you feel like you got healthier on the bye week?
Yeah, we did. We had some guys, that didn't practice last week that had to take the time off to heal up. Trayvon Young, he wasn't able to practice last week, but he's better. He came out tonight. He looked fast, looked real healthy. Day was another guy that, he ended up being real sore after that Florida State game and had some swelling issues. But he looked really good tonight. You know, he looked like he was back like he did before the Florida State game. So it was good to see that.
Malik Williams, is he back to?
Malik's back to full speed too. Yeah, he's another guy that put a lot of effort into it. And you know, the minute he got injured, it was all, this is my senior year. What can I do to get back? So he's very dedicated. Spent a lot of time in the training room. Pretty amazing that he's back.
How much are you looking forward to having 3 healthy running backs in the backfield, and what can they add to your offense as a group?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I'm looking forward to handing the ball to Day and Malik and Reggie, and you know, all 3 of them can catch the ball out of the backfield. Feel like we can get a good mix and get in a good rhythm so that, you know, take some pressure off of Lamar's running. Our offensive line likes it when those big backs are hitting inside and working hard at it. So it'll be good to get back and be able to mix it up.
How has the continuous injuries or the multiple injuries in your backfield affected your ability to be consistent on offense?
Yeah, I think it's affected some of our running game, but I think our offensive line's done a good job of you know, helping us out there. We're still pretty good on offense. We score a lot of points, and we haven't had a lot of short fields and turnovers, which allows you to score more points. You know, I think, you know, our special teams and defense has put a lot of pressure on the offense to drive the ball, you know, and make long drives. And then when you do that, you have to have some explosive plays. You know, it's real important that we have some big plays and be able to complete balls down the field. We missed a couple in the last game, especially early in the game. Looked like we might have touchdowns in the end zone, and we weren't able to convert them. So I think that's important for us, is to continue to push the ball down the field and be able to, you know, get some consistency running it.
Did you have a chance, I mean, by a few days off, to step back and get a better look at what was ailing with the defense in those last few games before the bye?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on it, you know, working hard on understanding the, you know, the angles we need to take in tackling, running full speed to the ball, putting more pressure on the quarterback so we take some pressure off our secondary, and then also mixing in some different coverage looks. So we evaluate everything. You know, there's no more new players, so we've just got to continue to get better and work at it, and you know, keep them fresh and play full speed together.
You try to do something different in practice to kind of, you know, make those changes when it comes to game day?
I mean, the bye week, it was good because you're able to do some things, ones versus ones, and get back and do some physical run, play action pass, and pass rush stuff. So that's always good for you to go back to some of the ones versus ones in practice, because then everyone gets better.
What were the main, I guess, changes that you made, if any, significant changes to the defense?
It's really just about, you know, working hard at the pass rush, working hard on making sure we're taking the right angles to the football, being gap responsible in the run game, you know, just getting back to, you know, the things that we did well against Florida State. And, you know, we did have some competition. You know, we've got some guys in the secondary that are competing to see who's going to start this week. So that'll be good because that makes everybody better.
With Jair, I mean, I don't know more about his injury than broken bone in his hand, but having a chance to come back 2 weeks after, does that strike you at all? As I mean, it seems like that's typically a longer-term injury.
You know, the things they can do now, you know, is pretty amazing. And like I said, he has an opportunity. It hasn't been decided yet, so that's all in the doctor's hands.
All right, Coach.
All right, thank you.